Well, last year, we learned that Portage Place, Winnipeg's downtown shopping center, is being redeveloped. It will become home to a healthcare center, to affordable housing units, and a grocery store. Now, this is all on track for 2028. True North Real Estate and Development acquired them all in November 2024, last year, with plans to carry out this transformation in phases. So, phase one is focused on the Healthcare Center of Excellence. That is a multi-service facility. It'll have clinics and physiotherapy, MRIs, and day surgeries all downtown here. The mall, though, has remained open to shoppers and businesses during construction. And later today, to kind of boost that and get people into the downtown and thinking about being downtown more often, there's a free community party that's going to be held in Portage Place. So we thought we'd start the show there. Sean Kavanaugh is with us via Zoom, Senior Director of Strategic Communication of True North Real Estate and Development, and joins us now. Hi there, Sean.
Good morning, Marcy.
So tell me a little bit about the purpose of this gathering today.
Well, I think you hit on one of the points. To try and encourage people to come downtown, and most specifically with respect to Portage Place, remind folks that it's open. We're open, and we're going to stay open. And I think that when you think about a very, very large construction project like we're in the midst of at the mall, the temptation would be to close the entire structure down, get about your business, and then reopen in 3.5 years or so, whenever you're ready to go. We really felt that the building, it's such a significant part of the infrastructure of downtown. It was necessary to do everything we could to keep it open, to keep that, downtown's like multiple heartbeats in a lot of respects. We have a pretty spread out downtown with a lot of fascinating places, Exchange and the Shed and the Forks and all these other places. And um, uh, Portage Place is one of those heartbeats. So the driving goal is keep it open and keep it part of the community while we do the construction. And of course, when we started construction, we had to close Skywalk, some doors,
Hmm.
food court, sort of parts of the building that people had relied on. We kind of interrupted migratory patterns out there, and 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 we just wanted to signal we're going to do our very level best to keep it going during the construction, and and send a signal. We're open and we're committed.
So when
Very
you
good.
when you look at the party today is of course a celebration to signal that, but will during this construction, which will be going on for years, is the plan then to be open when you can, or will there always be part of Portage Place open throughout?
Open throughout.
Okay.
Yeah. The idea is that, I mean, folks used to refer to, the clock tower atrium as kind of the center of the building. And we've shifted it a little bit west to the section, in between that area and the Y. So that'll be our sort of central block for the next 3 years.
Got it.
And that's what we'll keep open.
Just remind us, Sean, I mentioned some of the broad strokes of the plans, but some people might be hearing about businesses downtown, right now, and businesses in Portage Place. And also, you mentioned the food court. In the long term plan, will those things close? Because this will now be a multiplex that is different from being a mall, or will you keep some of those retail components?
There will be a retail component. It's critical to have activity in the downtown, and specifically in what will be the final iteration of Portage Place. But it's going to be a mixture of what was there and new. You mentioned in the opening a grocery store. That's a piece of the puzzle in downtown. We've talked about, I don't know, 20 years
Years, yeah.
longer. Oh yeah. And then, we're interested in seeking out community-based organizations that could take up a home in the center part of the mall. Um, we're going to try and leverage the amazing partners that are already in the building. The downtown Y is such a significant player. It's such an amazing partner. So we'll try and find ways to accentuate that relationship. And yeah, the some retail, it'll be a whole mix of stuff.
When is phase one? Remind us when phase one is going to be done then,
Well,
or the plan for it?
we, yeah, I mean, construction projects being what they are, and we've got, two towers, a health tower that is significantly complicated anytime you build a structure like
Yeah.
that. It's a long period of time, HVAC, electrical,
Okay, let
all
me
the
rephrase that. People might be listening thinking, Sean mentioned a grocery store. Is that phase one? And is that going to be by like the end of the year, end of next year?
No, that's further out.
Okay.
We'll focus on the health tower, and then in concert with our partners at the Southern Chiefs organization for the residential tower, that'll get on later, towards the end of this year, early in the next year. So you'll start to see both begin to rise, and if the scheduling is right, actually the residential tower will be completed first.
Got it. So that's the
Not
order of
as
events in the plan.
Yeah,
Can I
maintaining that center ball.
can I ask you about something that over the years I think is going to be no surprise? This question to Winnipeggers hearing me ask this, Manitobans. Portage Place over the years did pick up at moments some stigmas around safety,
Yes.
and then also some truths around some incidents in the mall that were affecting people's safety and some concerns. How confident are you the redevelopment phase in this? I mean, it's completely going to be changing. Will change public perception about coming to Portage Place and also about safety in the city's core.
Yeah, you have to acknowledge the building's history. And I mean, I was a reporter and did stories about it over the years. It had it had challenges, and the downtown and our whole community has challenges with respect to mental health, addictions, and homelessness. It's a crisis we're all trying to come to grips with as a team. Private partners, public partners, the three levels of government, relationships with Indigenous organizations like Southern Chiefs, all on the same page trying to get underneath this and push it out of the way. I believe, and I think that it's the commitment of the companies around True North that those partnerships and a relentless pursuit of community-based solutions is going to make a real difference.
It's going to
We've
shift the
already
perception and try to and change and be a part of the community in a different way.
100%. And we've already instituted things in the mall that hadn't been there before.
Yeah.
We increased security inside. We put community ambassadors, people with lived experience and understanding of the community, to build relationships with the folks in the
Well,
downtown. Those steps are critical in piece by piece getting to a
moving
safer,
forward.
more prosperous, respectful downtown.
Well, we
Yeah,
will talk again. Today's going to be the community party, 11 to 2 in the central block.
lots
And
of fun. Yeah.
yeah, so thanks very much for being on with us early and kicking off the show. Nice to see you.
All the best, Marcy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Sean Kavanaugh up early, starting CBC's Information Radio today. Sean's a Senior Director of Strategic Communications of the True North Real Estate and Development Organization. Now, the Love Your Downtown Community Celebration, if you want to go, it is today. Portage Place Central Block. You can check out online and on their socials for more details on what they're going to be doing specifically. But we know the purpose, to welcome people back downtown. So between 11 and 2 at Portage Place.